All right, welcome to Mogul State of Mind.
Going down, baby.
Yes, sir. So I'm your host, Uncle Spin, and we got a special guest here today. Tell them who you're here with today.
Man, you know what it is. It's the Miggity Mike D, man. S.U.C representative, man. Screwed up click to the death of me. You know what I'm talking about? Mike D. Corleone. We're in the building, baby.
Yes, sir, man. You probably one of the first guests that done came on here and really popped it like that, man. Everybody else be acting all shy. Oh, well, I'm a somebody that's a nobody, and this. You came on here and really let them know what it is.
Well, we gotta let them know, man. When you come from the podcast world, you're a little bit more. You got more shots in the gym than
Yes, sir.
the average bear. Let's just say that. I came here ready, man, because I'm a fan of y'all work, man. I'm in the podcast areas. We know, man, one-on-one with Mike D, Mr. Who Shot Who. You know what I'm saying? But I'm also a fan of other platforms, and y'all is definitely one of them, man. I'm glad you took it over and kept it going, big dog.
Yes, sir. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, brother. So we're gonna dive into Mike D, who Mike D is now. But before I want to kind of go back. So Mike D, S.U.C, that screwed up click. Let's talk about the origins of that and just your rap career and DJ Screw and all of that. What's one of the most fondest memories that you have with DJ Screw and starting out in that little journey?
Man, it was like, to be honest, the whole experience, bro, because you think of it as a lifelong experience. Screw left us in 2000. He left us in November 16, 2000. This is 26 we in.
Yes, sir.
So the era we had was from 94, 93 to 2000, 6, 7 years. So to think those were my golden years and still being talked about today, just the whole experience of being part of that legacy, what I would say is the best of it all. Like, it's not one thing I can pinpoint, but DJ Screw was a man that was definitely an angel that was put here for a set time to impact the whole world, because he told us what he was going to do. He said, but I'm going to screw the world.
Yeah.
And this is a genre of music now. You talking rock and roll, rap, blues, and then chopped and screwed.
Yeah.
And rest in peace to Michael 5000 Watts, who carried it on after he left. Nobody can replace those guys, but that void that's left on the city right now, left on the world right now, somebody gonna have to step up and keep it going.
Yeah.
We can't replace them because that's disrespectful. I heard somebody going off about that earlier, so I don't want nobody to think we trying to replace any of them guys. But it has to keep going for the Houston legacy to keep going. That has now become part of the culture. How we talk, how we act, the rims we ride, everything comes from those 7 years that we speaking about. So when we first started going to Screw House, it wasn't to be a rapper. We weren't trying to rap. We was just, I had already did that with Scarface, Lil Troy, and Pierce before that. So people didn't even know that, hey man, I can rap for real. Because I did that shit as a kid. But when we 20 years old, 19 years old, we in the streets, riding them cars, developing. We go to Screw House just to make a tape to play in that car. Because that's our trophy out here. Miami got the dunks. Dallas do what they do. You know what I mean? Houston, the car culture is like top shot of them elbows, swinging, doing what we do in the songs. Screw became a part of that era, so that became our era right there. It's like Screw was our DJ to our cars. So we pull up jamming them tapes. How it happened is this was personal tapes. You feel what I'm saying? So I pull up and see you at McGregor Park, and I'm listening to your tape because you got the speakers up, you got the music. Oh, you did that at Screw House last night? Man, I got to get a copy of that. Screw wouldn't even sell you a copy of each other's tape. People start saying, hey, is it cool if I give Mike D a copy of your tape? Yeah, you can get a copy. He realized he could sell it because he used to just sell you the experience of going over. It costs $100. You go over there, make your tape, it's just for you. But he realized he could open that gate up and sell them bad $10 a pop. Man, the police thought he was selling dope, big dog. That's how much Screw, Sebo, West Coast music, Ice Cube, them people allowed him to put them songs on them tapes because he was their DJ. He was the radio station down here.
Yep.
If you wanted to get on in Houston and be heard, it was only one way, DJ Screw. He put you on them tapes, automatic. Master P, I was there when he came to the house. He handed Screw a CD, say, I just lost my brother. It's West Coast Mafia, but I'm from New Orleans. He gave it to him. That's when we went in there and found Ice Cream Man. He put that shit on your tape. And just to say though, like SIBO and people like that, 3-2 came back. You know, he was cool with Snoop Dogg and all them. That's how the West Coast got on in Houston, through DJ Screw. He was his own radio station. 97.9 had to start saying like flows on their radio station to get people to keep up. So they'll have a roll call. They'll say, what's up, y'all? What you gotta say? Who's on the mic? We had a Screw today. Screw like, you saying Screw. But man had to say, he was saying crew. You know what I'm saying? That was a big thing back then. Because Screw didn't mind. People want to know, like with Watts, and did they have Plex? The only thing Screw had a problem with was using his name. You can't say something chopped in Mogul State of Mind if Mogul State of Mind ain't do it.
Yeah.
So how you gonna say you got chopped and screwed tape, or you got a screw tape and it didn't come from that man? He wasn't tripping on you chopping and screwing and slowing it down. Anything you got to do as a DJ, because anything on this earth has already been done. You know what I'm saying? He took it and popularized, made it a thing. It went with the drink. It went with the culture. You feel what I'm saying? So he didn't have a problem with you doing that. Just don't call it a screw tape.
Well,
You feel me?
yeah.
So when Wise got and they doing the switch out, nobody had a problem with that. It's flattering to have somebody take your style and take it and make it and do it bigger than you could do it, right?
Yeah.
You had to be a hater not to wish Slim Thug the success he having and Mike Jones and come on now. You know what I mean? Like, hey, bro, if y'all can take it and do it better, go do it. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it's a big old debate about that right now. But that's just because Houston is so serious about DJ Screw.
No,
That
for sure.
man, no DJ Screw slander will be allowed.
No, for sure.
You hear
sure.
me? Yeah, man. But rest in peace, Michael Watts too, though, man. I'm glad he was the one, because he was a real cat too, man.
Yeah, man. R.I.P. to Michael Watts, man. I've had a few interactions with him, real solid individual as far as from what I could tell. So let's talk about that though. So what was Screw and Michael Watts' relationship like?
They didn't have one. They met twice, and Screw wasn't feeling Watts. I'm gonna be honest with you. He wasn't feeling him because he was, at that time, it was other people trying to do what I just said, like, you know, name. Watts wasn't one of those, but Watts, when people don't know, Watts had a radio. He had a spot in the flea market, right, upstairs that didn't say Watts tapes. He changed his DJ name to be able to sell tapes on the South Side. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Smart genius to me, but I don't know if Screw found out about that or whatever. But they had two conversations, and I ain't gonna lie, he wasn't feeling it. But the type of person Screw was, you know, later with success and this, you know, he wasn't no stubborn guy. You know what I mean? Like, you can't find nobody to say that I got into it with DJ Screw.
Yeah.
Or I ain't like DJ Screw. You know, it was only two things that I know he wasn't, what, three things. He wasn't feeling how Roe was getting treated one time. He wasn't feeling how Michael Watts, you know, and he wasn't feeling the radio with that.
Okay.
How to Screw today. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But other than that, those were things that would have definitely got fixed over time.
Got you.
For sure.
And so you said Michael Watts switched his name up to sell tapes
on the South Side.
On the South. So what was it? What is?
I wish I knew. I can't think it off the top of my head, but they gonna say it in the comments though, because I heard him say this, and he's told me this story. You know what I mean? So I died laughing when he told me. I said that's really genius though.
Yeah, no, for sure, for sure. So during your time, that north versus south stuff, that north side south side stuff, that was real serious. Man.
Hey, bro, let me tell you something, man. Like I say, them cars, man. We cherish them cars on this south side. Like, them was auto thieves. steal the hell out of car, man. And it's crazy because some of them guys, some like good friends today. You know what I mean? Like it's funny what time will pass. You know, so it was all about them cars, bro. Them boys that catch you slipping, no matter where you at. You come outside, just imagine you come outside, you got 50, 60 grand in this car, you come outside, it's gone. Don't have no money in their car, and the repo take it and they go crazy, right? You know you ain't paid for this car. And you come outside, wait, why my car gone? It's my car. No, it's the bank car, buddy. But man, we'll come out there, man, the boy they got that boy. Then it evolved into like they couldn't steal them no more because boy taking their steering wheels off and walking through the mall. But they had Alvin got a crazy story how Condre took his steering wheel off and he walking with the radio. Remember, you could take the face of the radio off and you could take your whole steering wheel off. Nigga be walking through the mall, let the broad know he got a car. You know what I'm saying? But why we walking around with a whole wood grain wood wheel and a radio in your hand? It beats me. They walking through Sharpstown Mall, which is now you know, where Johnny sells jewelry at.
Yeah.
So he go inside. These boys steal a car and drive it all the way back to the north side with pliers. Because I asked him, I said, how you get Condre car back to the north side? He said the trunk went up and wouldn't let down. So he riding now 59 the whole way back to the south, to the north side from Sharpstown Mall with grip pliers as the steering wheel, and the trunk went up and he couldn't let it down. He didn't know how to let it down. Jamming a screw tape that he couldn't take out because he had the face of the radio. So he got to listen to the outside. Them boys some haters. So he had to hear that going all the way back to Homestead. He said when he made it back to Homestead, it was like a parade. They was, that boy got them boys, you know. It was serious back then, bro.
Yeah.
I just now know how to get around the north side. That's how serious that shit is. I'm 50 years old.
Yeah.
It's like another part of town for me. Like it's another city.
Yeah.
But now I know how to get through there. You know what I mean? Some of my partners in Rosewood, we didn't, you know, that whole thing. But the killer thing about that, what you're saying, is when we on them tapes talking, we saying, forget the other side, which is the north side, right? But we didn't know it was one neighborhood. We got from the southwest to the southeast. They tearing our ass up. I'm talking about, bruh, it was bad, bro. Them boys getting 2-3 cars a night, man.
Yeah.
They wasn't playing, bruh. Man, I'm talking about they were doing they were doing their best, but it was one neighborhood. It wasn't the whole north side. So had we knew better, we could have been like, you know, the other north side could have been jamming because, you know, you got players and hustlers everywhere you go. This just one particular neighborhood. This is what they do. This is what they was good at. And this what these particular group of guys, you know, stamped their neighborhood as car thieves. You know what I mean? You know, auto theft. You know what I mean? So they got screwdrivers on their arm. That's how you know it's them. They like, so it ain't like I'm talking down. I ain't saying like making them like lower than us, because they making 2-3 cars a night. You making $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 a piece off parts. And they probably had just as much money as we did.
Yeah.
But we was hustling. We had the pipeline. You feel me? So, man, it's crazy, man. But yeah, that's a crazy story though, man. That like them boys, man. It was serious back then. From the 90s, it just got now where it's cool to be Northside, Southside hanging, doing their thing.
Yeah.
Thanks to Lil Kiki and ESG and Slim Thug, and, you know, they bridged the gaps.
Okay. Yeah.